Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and it is nasty. I don't know, can you see? It's all cloudy, it's dark, it's rainy, and it's little sprinkly kind of stuff is what's happening now. And it's cold. It's not a fun thing right now. But anyway, what I want to talk about is personal responsibility. And I know y'all are thinking, man, you talk about the same things all the time. And you might be right on that. And that's because I don't see it. And when I don't see it, it makes me wonder, well, maybe people don't understand it. They don't understand why and how this stuff affects their life. Personal responsibility. Okay, with personal responsibility, how much government do you think you need? Very little. When you take personal responsibility, when you are playing the game, and the game is okay, the government, they're the boss. The government is the leader. The government has, and you don't have nothing, so you need the government. When you play that game, that's not personal responsibility. So that's why I try to get people to do the personal responsibility. Okay. Yeah. I try to do things for what I think I need to do. That's called personal responsibility. And when there are regulations, when there are mandates, when the guys with the guns that you call 911, those people, when those people have to dictate to you what you need to do, then that's not personal responsibility. I mean, hey, Rex does what I tell her to do. So, and the thing is, you hear me talk about preparing. Preparing is personal responsibility. Because if you're prepared, you don't need to stand in line with everybody else. You don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You don't need to do what you are told to do, because you are prepared. It's a way of controlling your life. You controlling your life. I've made mistakes in which I pay for. I mean, that's part of it. Part of personal responsibility is making mistakes and you pay for it. The less mistakes you make, the less you have to pay. But you will pay for your mistakes. And it's a continuous thing. It's always going to be more and more mistakes you're going to have to be paying for if you're taking personal responsibility. Because when you're taking personal responsibility, you are making decisions. And when you make these decisions, that's what leads you on in life. What all the time, okay, I tell people, own your own business. I'm not saying this business got to be a big old business. I'm not saying anything like that. Anything that you can do that you can make some money off of, and you add that with whatever it is you're doing now, eventually that's going to get you more money. And then with more money, you can make other decisions. You can do things. You can take chances, because that's how you're going to take personal responsibilities, is by taking chances. There's going to be times you're going to have to make a decision on stuff that you really don't know too much about. And when you make those decisions and you get used to making those decisions, it's not that bad. Because the thing is, you're going to get making more better decisions. And then, okay, you hear me talk about the gold and silver. Okay, the first thing, you have to have gold and silver before you can use it. And that's what I do, is I help people use it, to understand how it's used, and then that's going to be valuable information that can be used for other things. I know in many people's world, the digits is what they work on. Everything is digits. You use your credit card to get food. You use your credit card to get a vehicle. Use your credit card to get gas. You use your credit card for everything. And so this is what, when you keep doing that all the time, you're not learning how to use money. You're not learning the value of stuff other than this is how many digits it takes. So it's just amazing how dumb we get by not doing things that we should be doing. Instead of that, we do things that we're told to do. We're not even looking to look outside the aspect that they're trying to feed us. And it's funny because now I believe it. Because the young people, they're not too smart. They're not learning all this stuff. Now, the ones with the good parents are putting them in positions where they have to learn. They have to learn how to work. Wow, work, what a priority. So it's funny. I still see this. The kids that work are the smart ones. They're learning something. They're learning how to make money. Then they spend their money. They learn how to spend money. And there's not digits. When they're young like that, learning, they're not using digits. They're using money. Or they get around me, they're using gold and silver. But these are all things that we learn from. And the ones that don't learn, they're going to get in line. They're easy to control. You know who those are. They're the ones with the mask on. They're the ones that are getting all this weird stuff going to them. Why? Because it's healthy for me. No, it's not healthy for you. But they told you to do it. But they didn't say it's healthy for you. Or if the idiots did say it's healthy for you, all you have to do is say, how is it healthy for me? So when people are... when their lives are falling apart, they tend to get desperate and listen to any stupid thing that comes along. That's why the goal should be taking personal responsibility, getting yourself in a position where you can make decisions, you can prepare, you can take control. That's what you need to be looking for. When you can control your environment, control what's going on with you, then once you do that, then you can improve on it. Look, if everything is bad in your environment, okay, did you do that? Did you do that to you? Did you made those choices? You must have, because some way or another, that stuff happened. Now, what kind of steps are you taking to get out of it? And figure out what it is that you want to do and start fixing it. Okay, I've got short range goals, I've got medium range goals, I've got long range goals. And everything is going towards the long range goals, but a little bit at a time. Then you have the immediate goals, the close in stuff. You need to learn that and get those accomplished before you can get your long range goals done. But the thing is, you need to stay focused. And stay focused on taking personal responsibility. Your decision. And teach the kids it's their decision. and question them on their decision. My wife used to do that all the time. I'd make a decision and she'd say, well, why? I go, whoa, well, because I'm stupid. I mean, if I don't have a good reason, that's because I'm stupid. I'm making a stupid decision. But she wouldn't just go along with me if I'm just going to do stupid stuff. She can do stupid stuff by herself. She don't need my help. So that's why I'm saying there's nothing wrong with being questioned. And there's nothing wrong with questioning. Take personal responsibility. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.